Born to kill. People say everyone has a place where they belong. Mine was never here. I was born on the wrong side of the world. When I was 5 years old, my parents died in a car accident, leaving me with no family. I was sent to an orphanage, where I spent months hoping someone would choose me. Eventually, a couple adopted me. At first, they were everything I had wished for. They bought me clothes, gave me my own room, and treated me with kindness. I believed I had finally found another family. But behind closed doors, everything changed. Whenever my adoptive mother left the house, my adoptive father became someone else. Every time I heard the front door close behind her, my heart would race with fear. That fear followed me for years, stealing my childhood and haunting every day until I turned 18. Then came the day that changed everything. I was sitting on my bed, sketching in my notebook while listening to a BTS song through my earphones. The music drowned out the world around me. Then my bedroom door opened. He called my name. I ignored him and kept drawing. Hidden beside me was a small kitchen knife I had picked up earlier that day. I wasn't sure why I had brought it into my room, but when he stepped closer, instinct took over. In one desperate moment, I fought back. The room became silent. I stood there, shaking, staring at what had happened. I expected to feel only fear. Instead, I felt something else. A strange calm. It frightened me because it felt familiar, as though something buried deep inside me had finally awakened. I packed only what I could carry, left my phone behind, withdrew every naira I had saved, and disappeared before anyone could find me. I changed my name. I used only cash. I cut every connection to my old life. In another city, I found work at a small neighborhood salon. I kept my head down, smiled at customers, and tried to become invisible. Every evening after work, I walked through one of the city's roughest neighborhoods to get home. Crime was common there. The streets were poorly lit, abandoned buildings lined the roads, and everyone survived by minding their own business. There was one bus stop I dreaded passing. A man who spent his evenings there never failed to harass me with crude remarks. I ignored him every single time and kept walking. One evening, he wasn't there. Relieved, I continued home through a narrow shortcut. Then I heard footsteps behind me. He had followed me. He blocked my path and reached toward me. Instinct took over again. A brief struggle followed, and when it was over, the alley fell silent. I stood there breathing heavily. I should have felt terrified. Instead, that same strange calm returned. I walked home telling myself it had been self-defense. I had no idea someone had witnessed everything. That night, just after midnight, 3 slow knocks echoed through my apartment. I looked through the peephole. No one. As I turned away, a voice spoke from outside. If you don't open the door, I might have to tell the police what I saw tonight. The word police froze me. Slowly, I opened the door. Standing there was a well-dressed man in his late 30s. My name is Frank, he said. What do you want? I asked. I saw what happened tonight. My heart sank. I could report you, he continued calmly, but I'd rather make you an offer. He stepped inside despite my hesitation. I think you have exceptional instincts. I'd like to introduce you to people who could use someone like you. I stared at him in disbelief. You expect me to trust you? No, he replied. I expect you to realize you don't have many choices. Before leaving, he placed a business card on my table. You have 24 hours. I spent the entire night staring at the card. If I ignored him, I might end up in prison. If I called, I would be walking into the unknown. By morning, I made my decision. I called. Frank answered immediately. Meet me at the old train depot. Come alone. That afternoon, I resigned from my job at the salon and went to the meeting point. Frank was waiting beside a black SUV. Before I could ask any questions, someone approached from behind and covered my eyes. When I opened them again, I was somewhere completely different. An enormous underground facility stretched before me. Security cameras watched every hallway. Men and women dressed in black uniforms moved through the building with military precision. Please like and subscribe for more.